Lesson: Contingency planning in contract execution. Contingency planning in contract execution is a critical component of effective contract management, especially within the broader framework of contract risk mitigation and compliance. It involves the identification, assessment, and preparation for potential risks that could hinder the performance and execution of a contract. In today's business environment, characterized by volatility and uncertainty, contingency planning ensures that organizations are well prepared to address any disruptions, thus safeguarding their interests and maintaining the integrity of contractual obligations. At its core, contingency planning is about foresight and preparedness. It begins with identifying potential risks that could impact contract execution. These risks may range from operational disruptions, such as supply chain failures, to financial risks like currency fluctuations, or even geopolitical factors that could affect contract performance. The identification process involves a thorough risk assessment to evaluate the likelihood and impact of these risks. This assessment can be effectively conducted using tools such as SWOT analysis or pestle analysis. These frameworks help in systematically identifying and categorizing risks, thereby enabling a structured approach to contingency planning. Once potential risks have been identified, the next step is to develop strategies to mitigate these risks. This involves creating a risk management plan that outlines specific actions to be taken in the event of a risk materializing. A useful framework for this stage is the Risk Mitigation Action Plan, which details the steps to be taken, assigns responsibilities, and sets timelines for implementation. The RMAP should be dynamic, allowing for regular reviews and updates as new risks emerge or existing risks evolve. For example, a company engaged in international trade might establish currency hedging strategies to mitigate the risk of exchange rate fluctuations impacting contract profitability. A practical example of effective contingency planning can be seen in the case of a global manufacturing company that faced a significant supply chain disruption due to a natural disaster. By having a robust contingency plan in place, which included alternative suppliers and logistics arrangements, the company was able to maintain production and meet contractual obligations without significant delays or financial losses. This case underscores the importance of flexibility and adaptability in contingency planning, ensuring that organizations can pivot quickly when faced with unforeseen events. Furthermore, contingency planning should be integrated into the contract lifecycle from the outset. This means that potential risks and corresponding mitigation strategies should be considered during the contract negotiation and drafting phases. By including specific clauses related to contingencies and force majeure in contracts, parties can clearly delineate responsibilities and actions to be taken in case of disruptions. This proactive approach not only minimizes disputes, but also enhances trust and collaboration between contracting parties. The effectiveness of contingency planning is also reliant on continuous monitoring and communication. Organizations must establish mechanisms to regularly review risk landscapes and update contingency plans accordingly. This can be achieved through the implementation of a contract management system, which provides real-time data and analytics on contract performance and potential risks. By leveraging technology, organizations can enhance their ability to detect early warning signs of potential disruptions and activate contingency plans in a timely manner. Training and development of personnel involved in contract execution is another critical aspect of contingency planning. Ensuring that team members are well-versed in the organization's contingency strategies and their roles in executing these plans is crucial for seamless implementation. Regular training sessions and simulations can help reinforce this knowledge and ensure readiness. A study by the Project Management Institute found that organizations with mature risk management practices, including contingency planning, are significantly more likely to achieve their project objectives, thereby underscoring the value of investing in personnel development. In addition to internal training, engaging external experts and consultants can provide valuable insights and enhance contingency planning efforts. These professionals can offer specialized knowledge in risk areas that may not be fully covered by internal resources. For instance, legal experts can advise on the inclusion of specific clauses in contracts to address potential legal and regulatory risks, while financial consultants can assist in developing strategies to mitigate economic uncertainties. The ultimate goal of contingency planning in contract execution is to ensure continuity and minimize the impact of disruptions on contractual obligations. This requires a proactive and comprehensive approach, integrating risk assessment, strategic planning, and continuous monitoring. By doing so, organizations can enhance their resilience and ability to navigate the complexities of contract performance amidst an ever-changing risk landscape. A real-world example of the importance of contingency planning can be seen in the construction industry, where projects are often subject to delays due to unforeseen circumstances such as regulatory changes or environmental issues. A well-crafted contingency plan can mitigate these risks by including provisions for schedule adjustments, alternative sourcing of materials, and flexible workforce arrangements. This not only ensures project completion within the contractual timeline, but also helps maintain cost efficiency and client satisfaction. Statistics from the World Economic Forum indicate that businesses with comprehensive contingency plans are more likely to achieve long-term success and sustainability. This highlights the strategic advantage of investing in robust contingency planning as part of an organization's contract management and risk mitigation framework. In conclusion, contingency planning in contract execution is an indispensable part of effective contract management. By systematically identifying potential risks, developing strategic responses, and integrating these plans into the contract lifecycle, organizations can enhance their ability to manage performance and operational risks. This proactive approach not only safeguards contractual interests, but also fosters a culture of resilience and adaptability, enabling organizations to thrive in an uncertain and dynamic business environment.